Hello and welcome to Cooking with PMQ. I'm Brian Hernandez and I'm joined in the kitchen today by Anna Zemek.
Hi, welcome.
Anna's going to be hanging out with us and give us some marketing tips. We're going to make a beautiful, easy recipe for an appetizer that everybody should have in their restaurant, and it's going to really increase your bottom line.
Okay.
And it's fun to say, it's focaccia bread.
Focaccia bread.
So this is a very simple, easy recipe. All we're going to need is a 10-ounce dough ball, a 10-inch deep dish pan, some tomatoes, some rosemary, some coarse salt. So the first thing we need to do is grease up our 10-inch pan, and we need to take the dough and stretch it out all the way so it covers all the surface area of the bottom of the pan. So it's going to be an easy recipe. It's going to be great. How do we ensure that our customers are going to be buying this from us?
Well, it's all about education. You've got to let your servers know that you've got a new appetizer, but better than that, you got to let them eat. Let them know what it tastes like, what it smells like, and it's a whole lot easier to sell when they know how great it is, just like you know how great it is, and they're on board a little bit better. So that's the first way. Another way is to get some good pictures of all of your food, but specifically if you're launching a new product. Do a little bit more than just the iPhone picture. I know we all think that we're great photographers and we have all gotten lucky and gotten some good shots, but go the extra step and hire a professional food photographer that can come in. You can use these in all different places, not just to promote this, but in social media, table tents, signage, and especially in your menu. There's truth in the saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words.
True. So we have now stretched our dough. It's covering the whole bottom of the pan, and we're going to cover this and set it in a warm place to let it rise for about 2 to 3 hours. We want it to be tall and airy. So I have already prepared some, and we will be able to speed up the process. Now you can see how much larger it is. It's very light to the touch. So what we want to do here is just kind of dimple.
So what is dimpling? That's just pressing your fingertips in?
Yeah, it's just making a dimple in the dough.
Okay.
You'll know it's ready when it doesn't have a whole lot of spring back. So you don't want to push too hard because we don't want to collapse the dough structure on the inside. So what we're going to do is just take a very light coating of some olive oil for the top. This is going to give it that nice golden brown bake. Also gives the rosemary something to grab onto.
So the dough ball is just the dough ball. All of your seasonings are going on top.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And we will cook all of this in the oven. We won't put the tomatoes on afterwards. This is something you can do if you choose.
Okay.
But for today, we are going to put 6 tomato slices.
Those are beautiful red tomatoes.
They are. We'll just go in a circle. What we're looking at is when we slice this, we want to be able to make sure everybody has a slice of tomato, not half of one. So just kind of visualize where you're going to make your cut marks.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to take some rosemary. And rosemary is great. It's so strong smell.
It smells wonderful.
Right, it reminds me of Christmas. I don't know why.
It is an evergreen.
Yeah. So very easy recipe here.
Now the dough will rise up around that. You don't push that in?
No, I don't. It'll hold on to it, and it'll just, rosemary is strong, so we just lightly populate the top with some rosemary. And we take our sea salt. Of course, sea salt's better because it'll give it a little bit of crunch when you bite into that. And you sprinkle that all over it. And you can add other items like onions. It's all about the taste. I like it simple.
Okay.
It's ready to go.
It's beautiful. It's a
colorful.
Christmassy Italian-looking dish.
Very much.
All in the colors right there. Either way.
Very much so. So we're going to bake this in our deck oven. It's at 500 degrees. We're going to bake it for about 5 to 10 minutes. You can also make this recipe in an impingement conveyor oven. It's very versatile. So just whatever you happen to have, test it out and see how it works.
It smells wonderful. I can already smell the yeast and the rosemary, and I know if we're smelling it, the customers are also smelling it. Sampling is a great way to get a customer hooked, and they don't even realize that it's part of your ploy to get them to order it next time or even now.
Right, right.
So keep that in mind.
It's all about pride in your product. Know it, stand behind it, and be knowledgeable about it. So.
Another thing that will make it sell is everybody loves a prize. Incentivize your wait staff. Give them a reason to offer it. Yeah, we know they're going to get 10%, 15% more in tips because of it, but that's not a really big deal. Give them a goal to work towards. Have a competition, a little friendly competition amongst the wait staff, and whoever sells the most appetizers one week, they get a prize. Whoever sells the most focaccia bread one week, that's their prize. So give them different things, different goals to work towards, but make it fun. Make it a challenge. That's another great way to make sure that they're out there selling, because you can't be out there selling all the time.
All right, it's been about 5-10 minutes. We're going to check on our focaccia bread, see how she's doing. Oh yeah, beautiful. It's ready to go. It's got a beautiful golden brown.
I can still smell the rosemary.
Yeah, and that goes along with what you're saying. It's such a
Aromatic.
strong smell that, yeah, it's going to draw people in left and right. So we're going to, she comes out very firm, but it's light and airy. It's not too heavy.
The tomatoes make it easy to decide where to cut too. They kind of create their own lines for you.
Exactly. That's why there's not one in the center. Personally, because that's the first one you're going to cut through, and it's going to make it less appealing. It's not going to taste bad,
Yeah.
but it'll cut right through that tomato. So I
Make
mean, you
it
can
not
put
as-
one there if you want, fill it up with flavor, but I personally choose not to. So, and
It's
as you
neater
said,
this way.
yeah, as you said, it kind of creates its own guidelines for cutting right there. You can hear that crunch. We're gonna go 6 slices.
I definitely could use one of these pizza cutters at my house.
Yep,
They're
this is my pizza batleth.
handier than a traditional wheeled pizza cutter.
Got the steam coming out. You've got a light, airy crust. You've got beautiful colors, beautiful smell. Like you said, when
colors are
the server
beautiful.
walks by with this, people's heads are gonna turn.
Right.
So,
They want to know what the other table's getting.
and it's also an easy recipe that you can do with existing ingredients you have in your store. You don't have to go out and buy special dough for this. Just make a little bit extra in the morning, and you can turn it into this beautiful creation.
That's one thing. Our article in PMQ this month in September's issue is about keeping it simple. Use the ingredients that you already have in your restaurant and use them in different ways. For more tips, be sure to check out the story on appetizers by Liz Barrett in the September issue of PMQ Pizza Magazine. And if you're not getting it, we can solve that really quickly. Go to pmq.com/subscribe. You can sign up for our digital version or our print version, either way.
Well, that's all the time we have here at Cooking with
Thank
PMQ. We thank you for joining us. For more appetizer recipes, be sure to check out page 37 of our digital edition, or you can check out all the recipes at pmq.com/recipebank.
Also, don't forget PizzaTV.com, another great place to get more video recipes. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Anna.